Just feeling brand new. Hello, good morning. Guten Morgen. The critic is in the house. This morning will be short and sweet. Because today, anybody has a number for NIS Georgetown branch? So today, I plan to visit the Ministry of Home Affairs again to get an audience with the Minister of Home Affairs. Now, putting aside, here is the problem. Like, I tell somebody, I go to this is a critic program with you, buddy. The man didn't see you the last time. This thing I done for do with feelings and pride. People are suffering. And they want to know what's going on. They hear it. So I plan for contact the man again. I don't want to interview with the minister. I want to meet the minister. To have a first-hand understanding what is the situation. You understand? If he's a Granger, what is going on? If we catch Grangerism, what is going on? Right? So I don't know if people thought the last time I want to interview. This is a serious issue. People are being affected. People are suffering in Region 5. Now I can tell you, the commander that was overseeing Region 5 was removed. He will be replaced. There's a start. But what? We had to holler? I had to behave bad? I had to run up in your face at the ministry for something happened? Why it didn't happen right away after the last incident? Which obviously showed flaws in the actions of the Guyana police force. Why didn't it happen right away after that? These are the things I want to know, right? So I put aside all my pride and everything because it's not about me. It's about the people. It is about Guyanese citizens who are being affected. And again, I want to express some of the people's sentiments to the minister because I don't think the man does watch TV. The man just there in a cocoon. Yes, sir? So putting aside pride and everything else, I'm going to see if I could meet the minister again. But obviously, if he turns me down again, I do the same thing again. Tonight on Progress Report, we do a special for him. You understand? My actions are clear. You're not worried with me. Right? Me mind and how it's set and what I plan for do is like brick. It's hard. All I'm interested in is delivering to the people. If something they me way, all I'm interested in at the time is to get rid of that. It doesn't always work. It's simple. I'm not a complicated person, you know. I'm actually very simple. I'm actually a very simple person. You could read me from a mile away. When I don't get what I want, I just go ape shit. Simple. And funny enough for me, I just always be on the right side because it's the right thing looking for. 225 72 70. 225 72 70. Somebody just asked me. 225 7270. Try that. Right? 225 72 70. Okay. Well, that's like the only number a lot of other people give me. So it is simple. If Minister Ben doesn't understand, it's a bright like Minister Ben. Minister Ben is engineer or something like that. You can't figure out. You can't figure out things that breakable and unbreakable. He's an engineer, you know that? Wait, you ain't know they tell you he's a hammer man too? Yeah. When I don't get what I want, it's brute force and ignorance. It's simple, it's not complicated. I am a very uncomplicated person. I'm very simple. All I have an interest in is delivering what I say I gonna do. And I can tell you, I've known to break an arm and a leg to deliver. I can keep going there and I can keep getting torn down and we can keep dealing with the issue till you get it right. Even if it mean protest, because you know the people are asking me for protest. People from Region 5 saying, Critic, you want me protest? I said no. Me don't reach the stage yet. Yes, sir. I ain't into wilding up yet. I ain't ready for unplug. They call it unplug. As unplug one time. Like when Officer Johnson called me that, they just unplug. Yes, sir. But I don't know how unplug becomes when you trip out, because trip out is like when you get high voltage. The voltage got there anything. If you unplug, you don't get no voltage, it's boiled down. Unplug supposed to be boiled down. Yes, sir. So this morning, putting all pride and everything else aside, I will go again to hope to access the listening ear of the minister. I know the man feel like calling for I don't want to interview the minister. I got so many things for ask, he will get confused. I want to tell him what Guyanese concerns are, the perception that I have, and it's the same thing, it doesn't change. Whether the minister talk to me, don't talk to me, I go and tell the minister straight. This is it. You understand? Me know how we gonna do what you gotta do this he work. I am not a minister. I am here on behalf of the people. Right? I ain't a minister. I know how we gonna do what has to be done. But I can tell him that people are in fear. They're affected this way. How the Guyana police force is acting and these kind of things. These are the problems. I will identify the problems for him if he doesn't see them. Maybe he's seen them. Maybe the office too high. When you go to a certain elevation, the oxygen becomes very dense in certain areas as you go to higher elevations. So by that 3 stories up in the building, you must see getting enough oxygen. You can't ever think with them kind of thing. You understand? So let me blame it on something. Oxygen, lack of oxygen. Right? Janet? Yeah, somebody said let me go to Region 5 and protest if I feel like big and bad. Y'all wouldn't like me for go them areas though. You understand? I'm not an instigator. You gotta call Granger and Harmon to go places and instigate people to hurt people. I'm not an instigator. Right, Janet? Just so you know. I'm not an instigator. You gotta call your leaders. Leaders that portray criminal political actions. You understand? You gotta call them leaders who just go, and when they left, mass confusion to start. Bare confusion. People start burning, thieving, robbing. You understand? Yes. Not me. Granger and Harmon is the people them. Because if I go to a place like Bath, settlement and all, it's not gonna be no nice story. You understand? Me don't there. And go and tell people, hey, go and do this. And the Amiga and no means lead from front. You saw me in the protest when I quailed the protests at the riots at Bath Settlement. It happened live. When I stopped what would have been an onslaught on the police. You didn't see that, Janet. Oh, you don't know my abilities. Let me tell you. I'm not a confrontational person. It seems that way. It seems that way that I'm confrontational. I'm just trying to get a job done here. Unfortunately, most Guyanese can't say that they have accolades to their name where they have delivered. I continue to do so. I continued to deliver. And I went to Bad Settlement when there were protests after the attempt to rig elections, and quelled those riots because there was a reason and purpose behind it. Region 5, there's criminal activity. Meaning I'm going to quell no protest. There is no protest that continues to happen there. It's criminal activity. And you only got one way to deal with that. Just so to inform you, you're on it. You understand? You're a criminal band of people. Because until now, have you seen the Henry family, the Henry boys? Mother and father, very quiet, disciplined, God-fearing people. Have you seen them running on the road and doing their madness? Has anybody come and say, oh God, is they calling for these kind of things? No. It did not happen when it began. When the Henry boys were found brutally murdered. Sad to say. It happened after Grange and Harmon went to Barbies. And Susu the play, yes, you got to take care of yourself. You got to represent yourself. And it continues to happen. Everybody, somebody Susu, somebody is. Because how you expect me to come from tongue to solve the problem when I is there, the back down and all the place? You try to tell me nobody in them village you know what happened? It's such a top secret thing. Hello, good morning.
Well, good morning. I don't miss your show. This is Listening Thomas. How are you?
Hey, my brother. I can get the documents for you today.
Yeah, because I'm here in Tongue, and I need it by...
When you reach in Tongue, boss, man, I'll head into Tongue in about half an hour.
Same place?
Yes.
All right, so I'll see.
Yeah. Right? All of them, everybody know for bun tired enough to do this. Nobody know for ask nobody. Hey man, you see anybody? You know for do your own village thing. Hey, in them country village. Somebody see a band of people at the back. Nobody see nobody here. I must be stupid. I look stupid now. This is not my stupid look. And today is not my stupid day. You understand? Today is not my stupid day. The whole area, everybody here, everybody know. You know who there with who's screwing who. 2 boys are brutally murdered, 3. And nobody know nothing. Y'all know if we're going to find body, everybody got to find body, but nothing after that. I must see a pony printer. Yes, sir. And then the thing is, I said the criminal politics coming out of it. It's spin after attacks. The same attacks for y'all. What the PNC they trying to get during the time they try for rig election? They call in front of my house. Everything is race. And race. Me, Rachel. Everything they try to do, they try to instigate. James Bond, Lampy and Pampy, oh God, this happened, that happened. One set of fake news is spreading. All to ignite the same thing that happened in the region 5. And y'all play, y'all knows what happened. It's accident that they try all around tongue. They ain't get a story. And then, when MINGO get locked up, region 5 flare up. And they calculate, these people flare up just so. Then 1 week after, they buys them dead. We figure out that region 5 just flare up easy. Y'all remember? 5 months this country was under siege. To get. They try to act and thing and talking and try to inside. This happened. Granger with we believe it about the children they attack. Remember the children, when he always about the children thing, you know why? You remember that when he talk about the children thing, I went to bad settlement. When he talk about the children thing, people come out in the numbers and go collect the children from school. You understand? So you know when you could flare them up with though. You could flare. You ever notice Granger? He always is talk with the boss with the children, the boss with the children. When you go drive a bus through a crowd, will you think this happen? People start, when a whole mad set of people are running mad, hysteria. And somebody can drive a bus through a crowd and be like, oh, stop, halt. And everybody stop the protest and the madness are going on. You stop yourself. When there's mass hysteria. Oh, you all don't understand the psychology of these things. The president, who's a former military man, for how much years, he doesn't understand how these things work. But he continued to get, the only thing he remembers is the boss. The only thing he remembers is the boss. He remember when the people attack the police them. And one policewoman fall down, no, they left the back. In the line of duty, she fall down. I had to tell the police, stop. We have to go back for the protester bring her, they didn't injure her. Because everybody, all the men, is a woman fall down. She was running with 2 left foot. Right? They take an untrained kid and put she in there. And she fall down. You even had a proper riot gear. You gotta get thing cover your shim. You gotta thing cover your knee. You got to get proper thing. And when she running, the men them run way and left she even proper train. All of these things you have to look at. You understand? So when you hear these banners talking, I know the game. And me worry is, yes, you're fine, you're fire. All the time they're scratching, they try for light a fire, more fire, blow fire. You understand? And they figure out region 5 is the place after Mingo. 1 week after Mingo. And they protest them rail up just for Mingo. They realize, yes, this is the place. 1 week after, 2 boys found brutally murdered. And today we can't catch ourselves. Is how that happened. And it continues. The people who big bad could light fire, could do anything. You understand? What they do? They turn the focus on the regular citizen who looks like a PPP supporter. So you're suggesting this in political? How does a thing for justice for 2 boys who were brutally murdered turn into a political narrative? How does it happen? If it was not intended. How it has happened? Just telling you. You understand? Just telling you. Ask yourself, how it has happened? It just happened naturally? Does it happen naturally? Sean? Eh? After 5 months, I try to instigate, make problem, set strife. Everybody did it. James Bond, Lampy, Pampy, everybody. From the election day, Amna Ali started it. Making unprovable accusations. You understand? But they find the fire in region 5. Yes. Yeah. The door locked? Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Critic. The thing is, she believed that half of the protest is wrong and half is right.
Who's that?
How should I? I got a friend in Rosignal.
My brother, I ain't got time for no discussion this morning about hungry belly people. Take care, later. Listen to me. I don't know how Guyanese gets so mixed up. We are guided by laws. Protesting is not illegal. Rioting is. Now the thing that happened at Bath Settlement, it started as a protest and ended up into a riot. The boy who was shot and killed at Bath was shot and killed because he attacked a police, chopped the policeman up on his hand. Simple. When you attack members of the Guyana police force who are lawfully armed, they will retaliate. And as a consequence, you might die. So I'm not giving support to what happened in Cotton Tree and Bath Settlement on the 11th of March. You understand? Rioting, such as transpired when one young man was shot and killed, he get out the way. We don't know if he drunk. You got them Indian banners chop up one another just so when they're drunk. You imagine he there and then yeah, we were rights and the carry the election and then chop out. And he attacked a police. He chopped the police and he was shot and killed. Story done. Now if you stand up at the road corner with placards like the nurses are protesting, that is what protesting looks like. You could have a massive protest anywhere you wish. But what you see, looting, burning, killing, damage to property, lighting tires on the road, blocking people from passing, creating unnecessary discomfort for honest citizens, that is illegal. That is not protesting. In Region 5, do not protest. The media have to stop saying they're protesting, protest erupt. No. Riots. Criminality erupted. Protesting is legal. To protest is your basic human right. To say, I am dissatisfied with this. Region 5, the criminal political activity dispensed by the opposition is not protesting. Because what would have the guy in Georgetown done to you? What would the individual at Skeldon done to you? Why, when in this protest, we are claiming this protest, you're burning tires and attacking people of a specific race? It is not protesting. So the media all with the narrative is not protesting. Riots erupt. All of that, people don't understand what's going on. When you have protested, we'll check out protest. They're not protesting, they're rioting. They're attacking people. They're looting. They rob people that pass. You see a video of a man that kick a man. They're assaulting people. That is not protesting. That's how we get the thing mixed up. Because when people are looking at media entities and they're reading, they misunderstand or they are being misinformed. Who is this? Critic, that's Jenny Suku. Jenny, you better relax yourself. I know firsthand everything. Wherever you message it, Jenny Suku, a sergeant of police was chopped on his hand the same night. You didn't watch the man shoot you just so. Don't get mixed up with that. I ain't been no part of that. You understand? If you feel you're a PPP crab dog, and you gonna swindle, come tax, some lie here, me no matter. Will you try to say the police shoot the boy just so? A policeman just watch you just shoot him? You better relax your Jenny Suku or whatever your name, there's a big fat lie. You better really relax your hungry belly, low life crab dog self. Cause I don't bullshit here. You get the people who went wrong there, who gave the police statement that the man shot, a policeman shot a youth man just to drive. Are you playing, you know the news? A man there in the hospital with all the hand tie up. Yeah, I don't play no game, you know. Me ain't got no side. I'm playing no game here. Right is right. If the PNC do something wrong, it's the PVP do something wrong, it's duh. Me, I work for life. Me, I work for the people them. No matter what happens, half of y'all gonna vex, half of y'all gonna like it, and half of y'all gonna like it. I accept that. This is the reality of my job. This is the reality. Me ain't got no time with nobody for get no nice feelings to me. Like y'all, here laugh. Y'all as a whole, Guyanese as a whole. And there's two halves, which is the PVP and the PNC. Simultaneously, it's just half all the time. Cause it's like it's two rights. Guyana got two rights. The PNC right and the PVP right. Yes, sir, two rights. So, the commander for Region 5 has been removed. One of the questions I want to ask is LOWENFIELD and Myers. Now the police say Myers, they lecture because she did dodging them. Is Myers the deputy CEO of GCOM? And if she's the deputy CEO of GCOM, how should dodging the Guyana police force, and the Guyana police force is the people who tasked with securing GCOM? Albert Grant, so why do you block the other half? That I don't block nobody. Them people black is stupid people. I black stupid people. Everybody down here. Out of how much people you believe I black? I got about 1,000 people in black and I got 226,000 people following me and growing. We is black people for cussing, racism and all them things out of the way. Right now, most of the people who black is people who spamming the page with things about them Ponzi schemes. So here I want to know the Guyana police force explain to me. Is Keith LOWENFIELD still under police protection? Because he was under heavy police protection while he was allowed to rig the election. Right? Heavy police protection. Now, man, if it was black killing the protest, would have been a whole different story. Would have been a whole different. Somebody asked if it was black killing the protest at Bad Settlement, like the thing with the shooting. Would have been a whole different story. You hear how Granges get having brick pelt on a bus with children. He ain't trying to quail the situation. He's trying to flare up with it, use it. Because remember, people are very sentimental about the kids. What happened there wasn't nice. But he don't left it down. He just anything. Oh, they pelt brick punch it. Oh, they pelt brick on the bus. Oh, they pelt brick on the bus. I think that he was more worried that the pelt brick on the bus Mark Granger on it than the children in the bus. Granger was more worried that the pelt brick on a bus Mark Granger. Yes, sir. Those he was worried about. He wasn't really worried that the children was in the bus. He was worried that the bus get hit and the bus Mark Granger on it. No joke. I can't see no other way why he fascinated with this one thing that has really left a bitter taste in our, you're tired, you just come out here, it wasn't nice, bap, and done. No, but, oh, they pelled the bus, they pelled the school 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 bus, everything is secret, they pelled the school bus, they pelled the school bus. Yes, and he was excited, not that, because he never went to see the children, by the way. The children that Granger continued to talk about, continuously, the school children, which was of different ethnicities, by the way. Nobody didn't know that, right? They didn't know that. So, he had different ethnicities in the bus. Granger never went to see the children, actually. But he keeps continue talking about this. Is the school bus he vexed the pet? They pell the school bus, they pell the school bus, they pell the school bus, they pell the Granger school bus, they pell the Granger school bus. I say there all the time. So he was more excited about the bus, that the bus write his name on it. That the name on the bus get hit. Somebody must say, sorry, we gotta repaint your name. That they break dent the name on your bus, your name on the bus. Oh, they pell the school bus, they pell the school bus, they pell the school bus. You understand? But he didn't go see the children. House son is very unfortunate and thing. And he didn't call us, well, arrange some counseling for them children. They must be traumatized and thing. Nothing of this sort. But they spell the school bus, they pell the school bus, they pell the school bus. Yeah. This is what they happen all the time. Right? So here I want to know. Is the Guyana Police Force, is Roxanne Myers, let me find out. Yeah. No, what happened? Left in just now. Morning. Mingo is still on duty? $20-something on November, don't worry. By then he should be in jail. Raja, safe. So Mingo is on leave till the 22nd of November, but then by then he's supposed to be in jail. You understand? They gotta give him more leave. So he's on leave. I want to know about Roxanne Myers. I want to know about LOWENFIELD. You can't have an active investigation into fraud that the world saw, and you have these people going into the office. What are they doing? Where are the SOPs? What is going on? What is going on? How can you have people, while you have an active investigation, Hi, morning.
Hi, good morning, Critic.
Talk to me.
Yeah, this is the family of
Raja, yeah, I know. What's the situation?
Right now, them tell me how we gotta do an export marking Friday. The cars is carbon tablet, but she ain't got no mark on your face, and yesterday she had a mark on your face. 2 marks on your face. The eyes still fried.
Me not understand. How do you know that is impossible? How can you get a mark on your face? You also have marks on her body, and then she died, and then she don't have marks.
We get picture with this before too. And when we go in there, then when we take out a picture in the postmortem.
Does she have marks on her face when you're doing the postmortem? Eh?
Yeah, she still had the mark on the side of her face.
And what are you saying? They did not put marks on the death certificate.
They don't put no.
Man, how much are you attacking inside there?
No, just yeah, attacking. Yeah, let me.
Now I'm asking you. You're telling me about some marks. A post-mortem is to identify, in most cases, how an individual would have died, and if there's any other underlying issue. Right? Now, You want the postmortem report to identify that she had marks on her face? The police report.
Yes, but
No, the police report.
police report.
Does it have that she had mark on her face?
Yeah, the police report. No,
Well.
Let me write down hello because he done come out and walk him free already.
No, but hold on. There's an active investigation. And if there's not overwhelming evidence to suggest that this man killed his wife, the police will not hold on him. Right? I come in the tongue and call you when I reach your tongue just now.
Alright.
Jenny Suku look like a whole hungry belly. Or she mother picture she put up and she mother gonna get blows now. Let me run through this WhatsApp message. So you know the drone that the GDF has the ability to detect blood. Their drone could have been used when the Henry boys died. I don't know. They gotta know what they're doing. I tell you, all the minister is aloft. Mr. Critic, welcome to Blairmont Estate. Just know you have a fan here. Thank you. Mr. Guyanese Critic, you're doing a really good job. Your program is something I look forward to when I go in the phone and you're not on. It's like when something is lost, brother. Keep up the good work. You have 1,000 times more. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Talk to me, brother.
Hey, how are you doing?
Talk to me, partner.
You want to I just want to say that you're a great job and that the next term you should be the president.
Raja, brother.
They got this done.
Thanks for the words of support. Large up. So GT&T said they're going now at Puerto Rico. Great job. Guyana has never had anyone stand up for the people of this country without being politically motivated. Hey. So they have made the changes. No, but here, man. Mingo was charged for how does he still act before he's sent off? Up to what time was Myers for as of recent given any instructions as well? Wow, Roger that, save. Massive save. So Roxanne Myers was sending out emails and thing up to the 1st of this month. And the Guyana police force said they didn't find his she. Yeah, I got to watch the Guyana police force. We have to be very careful. If Roxanne Myers send out email and the police force says she dodging them 1 month now, when she send an email for her office from home, she was working remotely. When she was going into the compound at GCOM, Main Street, didn't the members of the Guyana police force see Roxanne Myers going in and out? There's the same Guyana police force that protected LOWENFIELD, that tried to remove people from the diplomats. Big guns and I got Here, let me left it here. I'm going to try to meet the minister again today. And I will give you guys an update tonight. Rakesh Gopal, there is no proof online. It is a matter of fact. Critic, you need to block every one of those people who mention Granger school bus. No, man. That's half of the fun. You gaga people for make their life uncomfortable. Right? So here, I gotta go. And again, I'll put aside my pride. I'll put aside the fact that people feel that I am insulted. I wasn't insulted. That's my job. Enough time, yeah, it's just that, yeah, I don't know. Enough places go, people don't want to see you, people don't want to talk to you. Right? It's just that they don't work out nice for them at the end. So I'll try to meet the minister again today. And me look nice and professional this morning. You know, look at that thing here, like how police has got thing here. You know, me look police like, man. Right? So I go out again today and I'm going to speak to him very nicely. I promise to be polite. But in the event, I'm not afforded to meet the opportunity to meet the minister. Well, we will light up the progress report tonight. Right? So take care. Until then, remember, this morning you were tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana, possibly the world, undisputably so. Ta-ta now.